The apology died on my tongue as I stared up at the Voster priest. I inched away from my father's emissary. He stared unblinkingly from his towering frame, a head and bony shoulders above my own height. He was dressed in burgundy robes, the fabric draped around his lanky body, pooling at his ankles and feet as bare as my own. The nails on both his fingers and toes were thick and grooved with a dark green tint. He had no hair, no eyebrows, and his skin was a chilly, pale white. His hawkish nose rested sharply above his thin, colorless lips. My favorite lady's maid said the priest's skin gave her chills, but it was his eyes that caused a shiver to race down my spine. They were solid, endless pools without pupils, the color of the same deep green as his nails. Nightmares were born in those eyes. I didn't care what anyone else said about the Brotherhood. The Voster were terrors far worse than any monster roaming the 5 kingdoms. Power radiated off his body, rocking me onto my heels. The Voster magic crackled around me like sparks. It was dizzying, nauseating. It was like jumping off my cliff, only there was no bottom, no end to the spinning of my insides or the pit beneath my feet. Humans weren't meant to be this close to magic. I swallowed the urge to cry out as his power scraped and scratched along the bare skin of my arms. The Voster cocked his head sideways, like a bird, as he took in my wet clothes. He lifted a bony hand, holding up a single finger. With a flick of his wrist, the water spun from my hair. It swirled around my face, the droplets merging and lifting until there was a ball of clear water spinning above my head. It stretched wider, thinning into a roped circle with a hollow center. Spikes stretched from the water like it was being drawn toward the vaulted ceiling. Around and around and around it spun until the priest had shaped the water into a crown that loomed over my head. Father said the Voster Brotherhood often used their fluid magic to deliver a message, that they manipulated air, water, and blood to make statements. Well, whatever this crown of water meant, I wasn't going to ask the priest to spell it out. I bolted for the stairs, racing up the first flight, taking the steps 2 at a time with my soaked skirts balled in my fists. At the landing, I glanced back. The priest's dark eyes were waiting. Another shiver chased over my shoulders before I gripped the banister and forced myself to climb.